How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at my final haul from 2024. This is all stuff that came in before the new year. So for starters, from Funko directly, I picked up two Funkos, one being the spider head figure from the Thing under the Funko Fusion line. What was interesting about this one is I didn't realize it was a Funko shop exclusive. That's probably why I never saw it in the stores or anything like that. But man, this thing looks absolutely nuts. Really dig this one. It looks really cool. As I've posted in previous videos, I already have the Blair Monster, and I also have McCready. So if you want me to review any of these, definitely let me know in the comments. Next, guys, also from the Funko store, I got the Predator 2 Elder Greyback figure. Absolutely love this one. As I've said many times before, Greyback is probably one of my favorite predators, and yeah, I was super excited to see this come up on their website. And I was gonna originally pick up the City Hunter and Greyback, but I was already picking up the Spider Head, so I was like, okay, I don't want to go overboard, so I had to get Greyback, of course. And maybe down the line, maybe I'll pick up the City Hunter if I see him at a decent price. But yeah, I mean, this Elder Predator looks really cool. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but also, guys, if you want me to review this one, just let me know, and maybe I'll put it in the on it down the line. I'll review it or something like that. But really excited to have this one in my collection now, guys. And next, guys, from the folks over at the Last Toy Store, I was able to finally pick up the Jada Toys Count Chocula figure. To say I'm super excited to have this one in my collection is an understatement. As I've previously reviewed on the channel, the Blueberry, and yeah, ever since then I had been wanting to get these guys, and just so happens they had Count Chocula, so I was able to pick it up. And yeah, there's a quick look at the figure, guys. I mean, I love the way that Jada made this look like a cereal box, just like the Blueberry. Obviously, this one's bigger. So again, if you want me to review this one on the channel, definitely let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely put it on the list to do at some point. But I mean, I love it, guys. I'm super excited to finally have Count Chocula as a part of my collection. While I'm on the subject of the Last Toy Store, guys, with the purchase of the Count Chocula, they were doing a sale during the holidays, and got this for free because I basically purchased a certain amount of stuff with them. I got this ghost face mask. Pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of Scream, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool that they were doing this. If you spent, like, I can't remember how much it was, but if you spent a certain amount, they were giving out ghost face masks, and seems pretty legit. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna try it on or anything, but yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, you know, this is kind of the stuff you get from like mom and pop stores, and yeah, as I've always said, the folks at the Last Toy Store are super cool. So if you haven't checked out their website, definitely check them out. I'll leave a link to their website in the description. So again, while I'm not sponsored or anything by them, I mean, these guys have always been super cool and always get me taken care of with like pre-orders and stuff like that. Next, guys, I also did pick up the Alien Romulus Scorched Alien. I pre-ordered this guy through the folks from the Last Toy Store. I'm super excited to finally have it in my collection. I think NECA did a great job with this figure. It's huge. I mean, it's a bigger figure than their normal other figures, so I really thought that was kind of interesting that they made this guy super huge. I love the look of it. I think they did a bang up job with the box art and everything too on the front, leaving it kind of like, I guess, the aesthetic from the film. And if you haven't seen Alien Romulus yet, definitely check it out. It's definitely one of my top films of 2024. Really enjoyed it. Minus the ending, I was kind of about it, but no, beyond that, I mean, it's a film that I really enjoyed. Along with this guy, I also picked up the accessory set. Now, this is also really cool. I'm glad NECA released this. If you've seen the film, you know what this is from. So I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything, just in case you haven't seen it. But yeah, definitely really cool. You get some chest bursters, the newer face huggers. You got some here that are like wrapped up, stuff like that, and a pulse rifle from the film. Yeah, at some point maybe I'll do a unboxing of this as well. It's just, I don't know if I'm going to do it in the same with the figure or do a two-parter sort of thing. But yeah, definitely let me know if you're curious about this and would like for me to review it. Let me know in the comments. But again, I did pick this up from the folks over at the Last Toy Store. Like I said, I usually go to them for my pre-orders and all that stuff. So yeah, super excited to finally have this guy in my collection. And next, guys, I did pick up a couple Blu-rays. Kino Lorber was having a really cool sale over the holidays, and I did pick up a couple titles. First and foremost, and I know some people might give me grief about this, but I had to pick up the awesome Stone Cold, starring Brian Bosworth, Lance Hendrickson, and William Forsythe. Love this film. I don't care what anybody says. It's a perfect combination of late 80s, early 90s, just B-movie awesomeness, just straight up. If you haven't seen this film, I mean, you owe it to yourself to check it out. Riff Tracks did a great riffing of this film, and even the film on its own, it's awesome, man. It's a really cool biker film, and yeah, absolutely, yeah, it's from '91. I don't know, you can see it right there, but yeah, super excited to have this one in my collection, and can't wait to crack it open and check it out. So, yep, Stone Cold, guys. And the other Blu-ray I picked up, if you're an '80s kid like myself, I had to pick up the Monster Squad. Absolutely love this film. It's basically the horror version of the Goonies, I'd call it. And yeah, if you haven't seen the Monster Squad, you definitely need to check it out. And yeah, 1987. Yeah, I love this film, guys. Definitely check it out. They also did a documentary on the whole cult classicness or the fandom of the Monster Squad. It's called Wolfman's Got Nards. I believe last time I saw it, it was still on Tubi, so definitely check it out. It's really interesting, and it's a really fun documentary. And up next, guys, sticking with physical media, a vinyl store local to me, I found my favorite album from Rammstein. I found the Mutter vinyl album. Absolutely love this album. This album was basically the one that got me into Rammstein. This one, I don't think it's anything in particular. I think it's just like it's just a black album, or black pressing. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the Mutter album, it is absolutely killer. I mean, from start to finish, this is probably a master. I mean, it's definitely my favorite from Rammstein's music, and to me, it's a masterpiece. Absolutely love this album, so definitely check it out if you haven't checked it out. There's a lot of good tracks on here, and they did a lot of videos for this album too. And finally, guys, sticking with vinyl, I got this from an online vendor, Foul Play Records. I'm not sure if they have an actual storefront, but I will link their website in the description so you can check them out. I was very surprised when they had this, and talk about customer service. I mean, they hit me up and they let me know that they had this vinyl. I was super excited to finally get it in my collection. As you know, I'm a huge Typo Negative fan, and now I have the least worst of Typo Negative. This is basically just a compilation of like B-sides and stuff like that, as well as some tracks that were not previously released or alternate versions to some of the songs. So yeah, if you haven't checked this one out, it's definitely worth a listen. Yeah, I am really excited to have this one in my collection now. It's got a lot of cool songs, especially 12 Black Rainbows. That's probably my favorite one, and one of my favorite Typo songs. The other thing I thought was kind of interesting with this is the vinyl itself. Turns out it's a white pressing, so I thought that was kind of interesting. So I wasn't too sure if that's how it's supposed to be pressed, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. Yeah, I honestly, I'm super excited to have this in my collection now, and one step closer to having all of Typo's vinyls. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of the haul here. Out of everything that I showcased, which was your favorite, which was your least favorite? Let me know in the comments. Like I mentioned before, I did have the Romulus figure planned, so at some point I am going to review him. But from the other figures, let me know if there's anything else here you would like for me to review. From the Elder Greyback to the Spiderhead figure or the Count Chocula. Let me know in the comments, guys. Beyond that, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support, guys. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I can't thank y'all enough. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.